Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CORSAIR Rising Champs in association with Elite Hub, where 8 teams are invited to face off against each other for a prize pool of 2 lakhs INR. Now, today we're going to witness an interesting gameplay coming in from none other than Team Mahi versus Enigma. Now, we all know how much we love Team Mahi, as well as we can't forget the unbeatable performance coming in from Enigma. But if you look at the choice of agent selection, is the Xerox copy, except Sova in the addition of team. Now we know how Right to Ace performs with the Sova over here, but interestingly, we'll see Right to Ace coming in with Sky gameplay again in the map of Bind. And also, if you look at the team lineup, we can see today we have one player missing. In fact, I'll say it got replaced with one other player, with none other than Excali in the place of Amaterasu. So, Shreya Prasad, what do you think is going to happen in this game? Because we know how dominating both the players are. And facing up against the Team Mahi, I know a lot of people will say no chance against Team Mahi. But what are your thoughts about it?
Well, I definitely think that Enigma Gaming has a couple of tricks up their sleeve as they are prepared while they're hopping quickly into this map. Nevertheless, it is going to be Team Mahi, even the with the I would say champions crown right now, being one of the most dominating teams in India. We are going to be seeing Enigma Gaming possibly giving them a very, very hard push towards this map of Bind. So, like I said before, the first map is going to be Bind, the next one being Split, and the decider map resulting to an Icebox pick. Interesting map choices, but definitely nothing interesting coming in terms of the agent choices. I mean, we have seen Team Mahi pick up the, I believe it was the Breach at certain points or the Sky at certain points, especially on this map. I'm seeing more teams pick up Sky than ever before. Like, so many teams are choosing Sky over Sova, which I never thought was even a possible situation ever. Purely because Sova is so useful with his intel that it's almost impossible to replace him. But it seems as though Sky, she is making the right replacement, as Team Mahi has been finding on some quite early success in this tournament.
I absolutely admit. And besides, who doesn't really, I mean, who doesn't want to face Breach over and the opponent team? In fact, if you remember when you and I were playing last night, we have seen how annoying Breach can be. And especially when he can flash you like 3 times in a row, and the flashes that last for like so long, you don't really want a Breach in the opposite team. But Right to Ace, on the other hand, can't say that it's the equivalent of Breach, but getting 3 flashes with that bird, I don't think you either want to have Sky in the opposite team as well. But if we quickly look at the scoreboard right now, we have got Vexy and Right to Ace having a ping similar towards 200 ms. I'm thinking like there is something going wrong with the internet connection in Mumbai.
Hopefully, it doesn't last for too long as the players do come back to their original state of in terms of ping, except for God Wexy. Unfortunately, that is going to be a little strange. Nevertheless, we are going to be taking a quick timeout before we hop into this first map of Bind, because I don't think anybody wants to just see a couple of players jumping around and bunny hopping around. So we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. Here's to the ones who let shine through the rain, the ones who stood for something more. We won't forget your names. The tide is high, say goodbye, we're setting sail, and all those midnight secrets told, we'll take them to the grave. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to CORSAIR Rising Champ. We have been facing a little bit of internet connection issues coming in from both the team. Right now, we are not going to waste any more time. I'm going to hop right back into action.
Yep. Sorry for the delay. Nevertheless, it is going to be Godvaxi playing in towards long with very great caution as a double long peek comes in from Vibor and Antidote, getting two beautiful kills for the team. It's going to be a quick dart as well to set things right. Excalia, though, quick on the trigger finger, will be taking out Hika really early in the round. 4v2 coming in for the players as it's going to be a quick A-site execution for Team Enigma. Enigma Gaming now. They're going to have the opportunity, but Antidote, so quick on the trigger finger, will be taking out Batman without any problem whatsoever. Ghost now with the Ghost in hand. How ironic, and it's going to be right to Ace, shutting him down.
Ghost with a Ghost can't really do a lot over there, especially if he gets the side entrance completely clear for the team. Enigma are getting the pick on Hell F, which was really important to get the kill, but don't forget that they were down by 3 players on B side. If you're gonna fake it, you have to make sure no one actually gets hurt over there. But this is what's gonna give Team Mahi a very easy room to buy themselves a couple of Spectres. It's gonna be, we can see a very hard defense on the B side.
Yep, it is going to be Excali being the first point of contact as he is good for the first, but it's going to be Godvaxi trading that out instantly without any problem whatsoever. Right to Ace, very quick on the trigger finger. It's going to be quick frags coming out of the board here as Godvaxi is blind as a bat. It's going to be Vibor shutting it down.
Two round losses. This is 2 round losses is what's going to be the game deciding factor. Antidote with an AWP. Oh, you know what Antidote can do dirty, especially with the clip that we can remember, the map of Haven with a 1v3 clutch coming in from Antidote. Oh, do you think he can perform any miracle in this point of time? I really wish to see something coming in, but the full buy coming in from both the team is gonna be do or die situation at this point of time.
Now, Antidote, good positioning in towards the Showers positioning. It's going to be a 2-round lead coming in for Mahi already, and it's going to be very hard to deal with. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream, and also give your predictions of what the match is going to be looking like. Is it going to be Mahi Mariga or Fear the Enigma? Who is going to be the one coming out on top after this game? Excali, though, good positioning and a quick knee towards long, doing no damage whatsoever as a player still stay pretty safe. Quick flash coming in from right to Ace, and it's going to be Enigma goes first point of contact, takes down Excali. Good stuff coming in for him as he does get another blind onto the board. Ghost so quick on the trigger finger, it's going to be a complete shutdown coming in from Enigma Gaming. Now the bomb will get planted, and it's going to be Antidote, though, trying to save that operator, somehow manage to make ends meet. Now, still very slow. Nobody's playing very aggressively yet. So it seems as though it is going to be a save coming in from Team Mahi's, just so that Antidote can save up on that operator and make sure that everything is set up for success in the next couple of rounds.
Honestly, at this point in time, I really do think that going in for a save is gonna be a smart decision coming in from Antidote and Helef at this point of time, because you can't really do much if you have a Spectre and an operator with a team who is full on with rifles. And oh my god, you can see how Helef is guarded. No, the timing!
The timing of that. Now, I do believe we have a little bit of a technical issue. Just give me 1 second to rectify that while you take a quick look at our amazing sponsor, Red Bull.
Now, it's gonna be a little bit of tiring work to play against this sort of dominating teammate, and you have to make sure that you are energized to your best. So don't forget to grab yourself a can of Red Bull, and not to forget that that is the very sponsor of this tournament as well. So we're gonna see some very amazing performance as we will see Antidote's gonna fly off with having like wings around him. So, Shreya Prasad, what do you think is gonna happen in the next few rounds? Coming in the win from Enigma towards Team Mahi. What do you think is gonna happen now? In my
Yeah.
opinion, it's gonna be very easy.
Yeah, I feel as though Enigma Gaming starting off on the right foot, winning the last round bonus is really important, but it is going to be Enigma Gaming still having the upper hand advantage when it comes to firepower in terms of utility.
Launching smoke.
Now we are going to be seeing Badman playing a very tight angle on towards LF as the alarm bot will be placed down, not spotting anyone yet. LF though, playing aggressively towards the alarm bot, surprisingly, taking it out as well towards Showers. Very slow execute coming in from Enigma Gaming. It's looking as though it is a very slow push coming in from Enigma Gaming with only 53 seconds to work with. Most likely going to be an A execute as the players do prepare themselves up for a quick A-side execute. Right to Ace holding a very tight angle with Spectre in hand. A quick dash onto side as well to get the bomb planted. It's going to be Vibor though, landing the first kill in the round. Spots one player, but it's going to be Ghost that gets shut down completely by Hella from all angles possible. God Vexy now. Good positioning, but it's going to be Excali, the one who's going to be shutting him down very instantly. And Hella, 3 kills coming into this round. Good hold coming in from Team Mahi.
Especially when they were right on their foot. No one actually made a very panicking decision, which I think is gonna happen to a lot of players when you know there's gonna be a rush and people tend to panic a lot. But these guys have maintained the position, hold their foot on the ground, and did not even let anyone know what's gonna happen the next round. Amazing round coming in from Team Mahi at this point of time, because no one actually predicted what they could have been holding, even though they were spotted out by a Sova.
Yep. Now, don't forget, if you are rooting for your favorite team, remember that it is a map of a best of 3. So there are multiple maps that we are going to be going over today. But this is going to be the first map of Bind. And let's see what Team Mahi and Enigma Gaming have in store for us. Antidote now with a very good angle, spotting one and getting the instant shot down onto God Vexy. This man is such a rat to deal with as he just pops off with the AWP every time it's in his hands. Bad man, good positioning. The gun barrel will get spotted out as it's going to be Vibor shutting him down. Not entirely sure as to why exactly is Enigma Gaming playing so separated out. It's going to be Roy Full trying to spam away with the Vandal, but it is going to be Ghost coming out on top as it's going to be Hellef landing one. Will he be able to spot the second? Yes, he is, as he's going to be spotting the second as well. Low, so low in the magazine, but still manages to get 2. Amazing stuff. Now the spike. It has been dropped towards A bomb side. It's going to be Raffle missing his shot, unfortunately, with right to Ace just on 17 HP. Wow, what a great game coming out for Team Mahi.
Never let any member of Team Mahi let lose it, even little bit of health, because you want to finish them off if you get a chance. So don't miss your shots on them. Because right now, what we have witnessed, right to Ace with a kill on having 17 HP, that flick. Ooh, that was so intense and that was so smooth as a butter. And right now we are moving on to the 5th round. And to the 6th round. Gonna see what's gonna happen. Oh, look at that.
Oh, well, that's going to be Excali, though. Yep, I saw that for sure, Jelly. And that's going to be God Vexy trying to get 2 beautiful kills onto the players of Team Mahi. God Vexy doing so much of heavy damage. It's going to be right to Ace, blind as a bat, and a beautiful execution coming in from Enigma Gaming as they will get the bomb planted any minute now. It's going to be Vibor, though, on the other hand, having to deal with 4 players now. We have seen him clutch up some pretty insane rounds, but is it going to be Vibor, the one who's going to be clutching it out against multiple chefs? He's good for 1, but Raffle is going to be getting the frag on it instantly. Good trades coming out of Enigma Gaming. Still staying very strong.
Good scoreline difference, 4-2 is still doable for Enigma Gaming. And God Vexy with an amazing 2 taps coming into was long, literally unpredictable. But we have been seeing a lot of unpredictable games. Especially, I'm looking forward for Right to Ace's Ninja Diffuser coming in because you don't know what's gonna happen in this map of Vine, especially when we have seen a lot of Ninja Diffuse coming in. So I am, and on considering the path that Team Mahi is going on to his defense side, it is possible.
Well, Ninja Diffuses are, I would just say, the story of what's been happening on Bind recently, especially with Team Mahi. They go in for those risky diffusers because they have the confidence to actually pop off. It is going to be Ghost, though, spotting one of the players with the op in hand. Not sure why. He is still holding in through the smoke. Oh, that was really, really good timing coming in from Helef as he does escape just by a chip of it. The operator shot. Enigma Gaming, though, looking good still in the first map as they are only down by 2 rounds. Excali hearing the players, getting the sound cue, a quick nade to probably push them back off of that positioning. It's going to be him pushing in through the nanoswarm and still managing to get... Ghost! So quick on the trigger finger. It's going to be him, though, somehow managing to make ends meet. Antidote now. Operator versus Operator. Who is going to be prevailing on top? It's going to be Heleb, though. Landing a nice shot down onto Ruffle. Ooh, Winston trades coming out to the board here as it's going to be all down to Ghost with an Operator in hand. With the 1v4 situation to work with, seems nearly impossible. But, anyways, it is going to be Antidote shutting down the round onto Enigma Ghost. 2-5. Good scoreline for Team Mahi.
It was indeed impossible, especially when I told you when Antidote with the AWP, you know how menacing he can be. And you having an AWP and going for a 1v4, knowing that Antidote is just sitting there somewhere with an AWP, it's literally going to be impossible. I would have recommended for Ghost to go back and would have saved it, but he chose to go in for all in this round as well.
Exactly, Jelly. Now, it is going to be looking a little dicey as the players of Enigma Gaming are going to have to resort to their last possible economy buy. And Excali now in towards long, a triple B setup coming in, pretty standard stuff. But it's going to be Antidote, though, landing the first kill in the round onto Hika. Now, we are going to be seeing Antidote still staying strong onto the bomb side. It's going to be Raffle, though. It's going to be him pushing in down. It's not even the duelist. It's going to be him pushing down. I guess you can consider an Omen to be a duelist as well at certain points. But it's going to be the lockdown coming into play here as the bomb will be going down shortly as well. It is going to be a full-blown retake coming in for Team Mahi. Now, the spike is down. The utility is still saved up for this very circumstances. It's gonna be Enigma Ghost, though, landing the first kill with a quick stun coming onto the players. And it's gonna be Raffle getting 2 beautiful kills as the ultimate comes into play here as well. With a Hunter's Fury completely doing such chonky amounts of damage that it's gonna be Batman closing out the round with a 5-3 scoreline.
Nowhere to run indeed. Godvex uses his ult at the perfect time, but they had nowhere to run in fact. Because, I actually did not see 2 ults coming in from that round. And a controller pushing and playing a job of a duelist? What is going on with Enigma Gaming? But whatever is going on in Enigma Gaming actually is proving that it is working for them. And if it's gonna work, then who is there to complain?
Now, it is going to be Helef playing very aggressively into a shot, having the advantage, and it is going to be Helef landing the first kill in the round. Raffle being absolutely shut down. The man who was getting such insane frags previously, it is going to be him. Possibly making those impact, not being able to make those impact frags, sorry. Now, Badman, good positioning towards long, spotting out and hearing the turret exactly where it's going to be placed at. But it is going to be right to ace. Still towards long. Very much aware of Batman's positioning. Antidote with his ultimate out. No operator on him this time, unfortunately. Still, though, very slow push coming out as they do not have a man advantage on their end. Batman trying to nullify the man advantage. But Nox not at all succeeding. It is going to be a slow hookah push as it's going to be Hika possibly being the first point of contact as a quick knee does get thrown on over towards backside. So much of utility usage. It's going to be Exali landing a free kill onto Hika through the smoke. Badman now rushing down really quickly to a shot. Antidote still around the corner though to protect his territory. It's going to be all about the timing as he does freak out. It's going to be good for one, good for the second. It's going to be time for the third as he does miss that knife. But it's going to be Vibor coming in for the clutch. And it's going to be a 3-6 scoreline coming in for Team Mahi.
I wouldn't really say that was a miss of the alt knife because we see how Vibor has stole his last kill from Antidote. As we can see, we were about to see another amazing 1v3 clip coming in for Antidote. But unfortunately, we couldn't see the crisp aim coming into the last team as Vibor is gonna steal that kill away. Amazing stuff coming in from Team Mahi, and if you notice this one thing, Team Mahi doesn't really matter what is going on the other side. They never leave their foot from the ground. But oh, they just left one guy on A.
Yep. I don't know if that's going to be as useful as they try to do a double B-long push. Good strategy coming in from them, but unfortunately not getting a single kill is going to be really, really chonky as Excali gets a sound cue off the pistol going off. It's going to be Excali most likely going to be getting the first kill down onto him as Hika decides to push on over. Halef now all alone on the bomb side, having to deal with this wrap that might be coming in towards him as it's going to be Excali though, being the first point of contact, gets one, gets two, and it's going to be a quick shutdown coming in for Enigma Gaming as literally all Badman could do now is deal with the 1v4 with 4 healthy players, and it's gonna be Vibor shutting him down 7-3.
Couldn't really do a lot over there, losing one teammate over another team. I mean, like over a round. If you can do it, then why not just let lose one teammate? Because he is gonna have plenty of room as Vibor is gonna save the op from the last round and give it back to Antidote, the possessor of the operator. And no, he can pull off the magic, and he tried to do as much as possible, but Excali coming in with an amazing flank with right to ace. I did not see that coming. Who sees that coming? I never see that coming.
Get out of my way.
Well, I don't know what's going to be happening as it's going to be Excali though, pushing in very aggressively towards long as he gets the first kill, gets a second, and he's spamming away for the third. But just merely missing third player as it is going to be Ghost landing a beautiful headshot down onto Halef. Now, the site has been cleared off completely down onto A, but it is going to be Raffle making the first steps out through the smoke and possibly getting completely tarnished down. All about the timing here. He might be able to secure one, but he can't secure either. This is going to be Excali going in for the third kill. Vibor though very low on the HP as he does get re-healed right away. The spike being reacquired as right to A shots got Vexy down. Enigma Ghost now. He is down to no HP loss as he still is standing in the pink of health. But with just snipes to work with and no dash, just 2 smokes, this is looking like a mere nightmare. They are very much aware that the spike has been picked up. It's gonna be Ghost though, jumping right over the top and shutting Antidote down immediately. Are you kidding me? What is he trying to do? It is gonna be right to Ace making the first point of contact with the beautiful flash coming in from him as well. Now a quick dash and no, Ghost! So very good with the aim, but it's gonna be him all alone in a 1v2. Boiling it down to a 1v2 was some good stuff coming in from him as he will spot one and a third kill. What is going on? Is he gonna be able to go in for the ace? But oh, the shutdown from Excali. A very good effort coming in for Ghost. Whew, what just happened?
Did not really expect to pull up a 1v4 clutch like that. I mean, a 1v5 clutch like that. Couldn't really do a lot over there, can he? Because especially provided the fact that there was an economy round, can't really do a lot. But 4 crisp, clean aim coming in from Enigma Ghost. Really did not see that coming. Another clip. If this was Twitch, I would have literally told anyone to just clip it up. But I guess we have Elite Hub sitting with me right here. And I hope that they will clip this entire incident that came in from Enigma Ghost. Such good stuff. This entire tournament.
Ooh, he has been popping off with the ult, and I think that is something you have to be careful of. Now, even if they are managed to get a 4-8 scoreline, this will be looking like good stuff. Excali though, will be getting the first kill in the round and bringing the man advantage for his team. 8-3 scoreline, not too bad for Enigma Gaming, as it is going to be the first point of contact as Antidote shuts him down. So Ghost no more can go around, jumping around like a little bunny and getting some nice, sweet headshot kills. 3v5 as it boils down to a 4v3. God, Vexy aware of the positioning of the utility as well. So good stuff, good awareness coming in from him. But it's going to be Excali though, completely shutting the server down with Hellas influence as well. 9-3, good scoreline to work with, especially on attack. Well, we are going to be seeing some good stuff coming in now. The scoreboard looking very, very hefty with kills. That is going to be Excali with 15 kills, Helif on 12, Antidote on 10, Vibo on 7, and Right to Ace with 5, doing the most support work we could possibly imagine him doing. Ghost though on 10 kills with Raffle on 6, Godvexy on 5, Badman on 4, and Hick on 2. Hiccup probably not feeling himself right now as he is a little bit maybe nervous, maybe not feeling up to it yet. So we are going to be seeing a quick long push possibly as the players of Team Mahi are hoisted up towards long. A quick flash in as well to possibly make some impact as the Tiger does go lose. Tiger spawning out 1 and possibly spawning out the second, but it's going to be 30 damage coming onto Godvexy. Good stuff. Flash being used as well as the player just jumped right through Hookah. Quick trades, and I think one of the players wanted to go in for the knife, but it is going to be Vivo shutting him down. Now, 2v5. Ghost, one of the mans who was in, and it's going to be Batman though, pushing out through the smoke, being a complete cheeky man, getting one, but Antidote shutting him down with the frenzy in hand. Ghost now, all alone in 1v4. It is possible. It totally is. He has done it before. He can do it again. But it's all about the timing here, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost now, trying to feel out for his environment, for his surroundings. Trying to understand where exactly everybody's placed, as Helif is going to be taking a very interesting position right behind his turret. Ghost going in for the save, most likely on the frenzy. Now, Ghost still not playing aggressive whatsoever. I think he just wants to farm as much as kills as possible right now before anything else happens, as it is going to be Vivo possibly timing out on side, and Ghost dying as well for a little bit of economy to work with in the next round. Not entirely sure why he didn't actually go for it earlier on, but I guess he just wasn't feeling it.
Could have been the possibility, but defending side and he could not protect the side, especially coming in from Right to Ace with all the flashes and intel gathering. But that Tiger and the Guiding Light could not really do a lot over there, especially when the team has so much of aggressive nature in them. Can't really hold them up, can you?
Yep, exactly. I mean, do you have any predictions of what the end of the scoreline will really be looking like?
At this point of time, I really think it's gonna be a 13-5 in my opinion. But Team Mahi will be securing a score of 13. That's my guess.
Well, my guess is completely different, because I'm going to be expecting an overtime game, because I do know that Enigma Gaming has a side that possibly nobody has seen before, just like this side that I'm talking about, as Godvexy will be getting one. It's going to be Excali though, throwing a nade, and that's going to be good for one, not good for the second, as he will be landing one with his beautiful Spectre in hand. Raffle though, coming out through the hookah area to get a kill onto him. 7 HP on Batman now, already a foot in the grave, as Right to Ace does recover the spike immediately, as it's going to be a rotation coming onto a bomb site. Look at everyone's positioning. It's damn near perfect. There's one Lamps, one Heaven, and one's going to be most likely planting the bomb and heading back over to Shower. No. Now that Molly is just going to do a lot of damage, as Batman somehow manages to escape right through it. The bow now, playing right around the smoke. He's good for one, good for two, and he's spamming away for the third, but it's going to be Raffle shutting him down with the Spectre in hand. 1v2 coming in for him. 55 HP to work with as well. Time as well on his side, but it's going to be Antidote peeking in through the blinders and shutting him down.
Can't really do anything over there when entire Team Mahi knows where you were exactly hiding. There was literally no way coming in And the lineup that Vivor has got over there was really unpredictable. I did not expect that, but yes, I did expect what if the timing was correct and Vivor would have get all the kills through the brim smoke right then and there. I expected to work like that because we have seen how bad timings has going on in this tournament recently. So it was a possibility to see something like that. And oh, do you see the
Revealing
similar
area.
peak coming in from Enigma every single time towards B long?
Antidote. Good position coming in for him. As he will be trying to get the first pick early out into the round. Ghost taking in the boombot really early as well. To not get any damage dealt onto him. Now, Hellf, sorry. He is going to be staying and stationed right outside of Hookah just in case to hold down any sort of pushes coming in from them as well. But we know Enigma, they do not take any risk, especially when it comes to the full buy rounds. Now it is going to be a pretty aggressive sort of a stance coming in from Godvexy as he gets completely blind as bad as Raffle gets one, gets two, but it's going to be Antidote shutting 4 players down onto the bomb side with 24 HP to work with. The bomb should get planted any minute now as a rotation comes into pursuit as well.
I got the spike.
Now the bomb should get planted, 40 seconds to work with on the clock. And it is going to be very
planted.
slow push from Batman. He's very careful and doesn't look too aggressive yet coming in from him, but still not enough time to work with either, as it's going to be Antidote wrapping in through elbow as he gets so much control towards CT. I don't think anybody even expected as it is going to be tough, as it's going to be the turret spotting him out, and Antidote just shuts him down.
Not just shutting him down, but he comes in and gets an easy ace, 4 kills instantly as he steps in the side. 4 easiest kills with amazing support coming in from right to his, blinding the entire side. Could not really do a lot coming in from Enigma Gaming. They couldn't have done a lot of stuff over there, especially when you know that you're blind. The enemies, there is a possibility of the enemy to be all over the side, and which was the exact case. Antidote snatching away the MVP of the particular round, securing an ace round for himself. Good stuff.
Now, Antidote, he got an ace for himself in the previous round, but it's going to be Hellif with a beautiful headshot down throughout the board, a flurry of trades as well. So that's a good man advantage coming in for the players of Team Mahi. Now, Excali, good positioning as he will get a Chris Lock headshot onto Batman. A Boombot for information as well. Enigma Ghost getting spotted out by the Boombot as well, but takes his sweet time. The nade going to be pushing off further back as he takes a little bit of damage. Now, Ghost spotting one player out. It's going to be Excali popping up the showstopper as he's going to be pushing it away, but it's going to be the dash nearly protecting Ghost's, I would say, armor and utility. Oh, good flash, but it's going to be Excali just toying around with him, just playing with him like it's just his food. Oh my god, what is happening? This is just a nightmare. They're just bullying him at this point. This is the match point and they don't even give a damn in the world. It's going to be Ghost jumping out of Hookah, most likely to just go into a death trap as he is trying his best. It's going to be the turret. It's going to be the literal turret coming in clutch. Wow.
I guess we have to turn on the counter for how many kills of turret we have seen in this entire tournament, or how many assists the turret have got in this entire tournament. Because if I say that Antidote is the MVP, snatching away all the kills, and I'm backing up and I'm changing my mind, and I'm telling you now that the turret is the real MVP of this entire tournament. Because oh my god, you never see that turret kill coming in again and again in a tournament like this, because hey, I expect that you know how dangerous the turret can be and how most affecting it can do to your movements and your aiming and stuff, especially when you get a headshot coming in from the turret. That's not what you expect. But the last round, you can't really do about it a lot. But I will literally say that it was a bullying coming in from Team Mahi towards Ghost. Shouldn't have done him that dirty. But it was fun to watch it. And I hope that every single one watching the stream right now is also enjoying it. And if you are enjoying it, make sure to like and subscribe to Elite House. And if you want to get yourself some Corsair equipments, be sure to check out Corsair's website to grab yourself some new good. And also, don't forget to hydrate yourself and get yourself energized because Red Bull is sponsoring us as well.
Now, before we are going to be hopping into the next map of Split, I would just say one thing. Make sure that you are not going to be going anywhere because this match is only going to get more intense minute by minute. We're going to be hopping into the next map very shortly, so don't go anywhere. Stack back up on those snacks, and we'll be right back.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, oh, when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on. And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again on CORSAIR Rising Champs in association with Elite Hubs, sponsored by Red Bull. Now, we are moving on to the second map going against Team Mahi versus Enigma Gaming. We have seen a dominating performance coming in
Mm-hmm.
from Team Mahi on map 1 on Bind. I just hope that things will look better on the defender side because if you remember last day on the day 5 event
Mm-hmm.
coming in from Patel Esports versus SATUL. Oh no, I'm sorry. Biryani Power versus SATUL.
Mm-hmm.
See the dominating performance coming in
Yep.
from SATUL, even though the site was not on their side.
Mm-hmm.
They still managed to dominate over them with a scoreline of
Exactly.
13 to 3 and a 13 to 5 scoreline.
Mm-hmm.
I did not really expect that. Do you think that it's gonna happen again? Oh, by the way, look at the agent
Select
selection
your
right now.
agent.
Vibor is going with Sova, not right to Ace.
Vibhor picking up Sova and Sova being played on Split. That's the real head scratcher for me because usually what I see in higher ELOs of not only matchmaking but also in professional games is people tend to not pick up Sova. They like to go in for the double sentinel play or something like that. But why the Sova? Do you have any idea, Jelly?
I have not a single idea, but look at God Vex's pick on Breach, and you have
Mm-hmm.
known me for her getting annoyed over the fact that there's a Breach player in the opponent
Yep.
defending with a Breach. Oh,
Well, it's gonna be a nightmare to deal with, but I really I've been seeing this from the day one that this tournament has started. I want to see some breach gameplay. I want to see some crazy breach, possible. I would just say, maybe some breach tactics. But none of the teams have really chosen to go for breach. Surprisingly, I mean, he is just so strong on certain maps that it is a surprise. But nevertheless, it's still going to be a little bit of a shocker for me as we are going to be seeing Team Mahi go in for only a single duelist being, I do believe it is Raze. Team Enigma, on the other hand, picking up Breach as well as Jet and Raze, looking good. A lot of flashes to work with on their side of the affair. But it seems a little lackluster. With only one flash on Team Mahi, isn't it going to be hard to execute the bomb sites?
doesn't really matter if they have no duelist or one duelist because we have seen how aggressive these guys played on a map of mine, especially on the defending side, going all in towards the lurk, aggressive alert push. I don't really think that they actually need a duelist, but if you look at quickly at this.
Oh. Okay, I do believe we are experiencing a little bit of a timeout issue on to Jelly's side, but I'm going to be carrying on from right there. All right.
As I was saying, I'm so sorry for my timeout. I might time out a lot because considering at this point of time, it's usually an office hour, there is a little bit of internet problem that come around at my place over here. So don't worry about that. You will have Shreya Prasad on the other side, hoping to entertain you with all she can. But as I was saying, look at the scoreboard right now. We can see Hika is going in for a disconnect right now. There will be some issues coming in from his side. So it's not just me who's facing the internet connection, Shreya. It is Hika as well.
Well, it is just one of those days, guys, where the ISP is somehow managing to either it's messing up on their side of things or something or the other is always going on. Oh, a little bit of a toxicity coming in from chat. Luckily, we do have EliteHubs.com covering that up. And we are going to be seeing a little bit of a BM coming in from Excalia's side, as he is called the BM King, of course. But still, we will be going in for a timeout really quickly. So, I mean, really, what are your predictions for this map, Jelly? What are your thoughts? What exactly is going to be happening?
Well, I don't know what is exactly going to happen because Enigma and Team Mahi both are amazing players. Both has like lineups of amazing players coming in, especially the easy win that came in from Team Mahi in the last round. I really wish that Enigma gets some advantage on this side, especially when you're going on to the defender side. You have to make it count if you want to make a stand on the third map.
Yep.
But don't forget that after this game, we are moving on to a second set of games, which is going to be Raz Syndicate versus Reckoning Esports. Don't forget to
Exactly.
watch that as well.
Yep, a lot of fun-filled matches as it's going to be Coast picking up a sheriff early round. A little surprising, but nevertheless, it is going to be him landing down onto 70 HP. A little bit of the player stack up coming in as it's going to be Ghost landing the first beautiful headshot down onto right to ace. No damage done though on Excali's end of the affair. And it is going to be another beautiful headshot coming in for Excali as he nullifies the man advantage. Now, surprisingly, it is going to be Antidote picking up the Sage instead of the Jet. It is always a surprise. Hika, though, landing a beautiful shot onto Antidote. It's going to be a quick set of trades coming out onto the board here. Now, a 2v4 coming in for the players of Team Mahi. Surprisingly, we are going to be seeing them kind of in a sticky situation now. To get out of a sticky situation, they're really gonna have to manage and somehow pick up some tricks or some cheeky plays here, because 30 seconds to work with. The spike is still with Excali, but it is going to be Vibor landing the first kill down onto Badman. Badman, though, having a really awkward positioning for some reason. Hika with a beautiful headshot down. It is going to be Excali now pushing out. It's going to be Raffle finishing up the round, and it's going to be the first round coming in for Enigma Gaming.
A first round, a most important round, as a pistol round, which I always say is kind of set the economy for the next few rounds, whether you kind of dominate over them with the provided guns you have, or you can upgrade it to Spectre, which I see is coming in from Enigma Gaming, other than Ghost, who I don't think is going in with the buy of Spectre, as he's going to save up some money for the next round, which is required in my opinion. Ghost, playing a Jet, you really want to make those plays with the operator if you're a Jet player.
Exactly, Jelly. Very well said. But I think more than saving money for a rifle, he really wants to pick up the operator, and he wants to just cause havoc onto the map of Split. Now, Split being one of my least favorite maps, I can say that this defensive setup coming in is pretty standard. We're going to be seeing a double B setup, B heaven setup, sorry. Not a double B heaven setup, sorry. It is going to be a player playing in towards Went, which is usually a little uncommon, I would say, but it is going to be Hika landing two beautiful kills right through the smoke. Some easy stuff coming in from Mess's Badman trying to shut down Helef, but Helef is going to get traded out. It's going to be Raffle yet again finishing the round for Enigma Gaming.
Exactly what I said. The defense side is what is gonna make it easy for Enigma Gaming at this point of time, and I hope that Enigma Gaming uses this advantage to get a little bit ahead in the score difference between a Team Mahi and Enigma Gaming, because it is required, especially when you lost the first map, which was in fact a pick by, I guess it was Team Mahi's pick.
Yep, it was.
Exactly. If it was Team Mahi's pick, so you know that Team Mahi won't leave any difference, like any fault over there, any flaw in that side.
Sorry, that is my bad. It's actually Enigma's pick with Team Mahi's pick being split. Sorry, that's completely my bad. Yeah. So,
Yes, this should do.
So I don't know what to say right now, because at this point of time it completely changed away, because Enigma choosing Ban and losing a map that they picked. Ooh, now this map was exactly, then that means that this map was picked up by Team Mahi, which is gonna be a really easy challenge for Team
बहुत
Mahi.
समय
Even though it doesn't really matter if
बाद
they're starting with
लड़की
the
पे
attacking side
गाना
or defense side, it should be easy for them, because this is
दारू
their domain and they have to dominate on
गाड़ी
their own domain.
नहीं दिखा.
now, I will just mention one thing, right? Hika last game did not perform well at all. I feel like he's such a great race player. He really is probably one of the better race players in the community right now. And surprisingly for his end of the ordeal, it just seemed as though on the map of Bind, he was not able to really flourish and play like the way he usually does. But it is going to be, I will just say, a really simple factor that we are going to be seeing possibly a different side of Hika now, because he has the opportunity. He has a perfect head start with 4 kills in 2 rounds that has happened. It's good stuff. But how much longer can Hika continue to keep up that consistency? And will we even get to see a third map of Icebox? Because I cannot wait to see some great Jet gameplay with Antidote again.
Icebox or not, but as we have seen, Icebox is one of the community's least favorite map, and you don't really want to go and play in map of Icebox, because as I've said already, Icebox playing Icebox is literally gonna be a pain behind you because there are so many angles to check, and you don't really want to get tagged from places where you don't even know can tag you. There's so many cheeky lineups, so many cheeky boosts over there. You have to literally check every single corner if you are pushing. And pushing Icebox is not a kid's play because
Mm-hmm.
ah, you never know what's gonna happen where they are having an aim at you. And at this point of time, we are seeing a little bit of technical difficulties coming in from Team Mahi's Vibhor. His ping is constantly spiking up. We're gonna take a little bit of time out over here,
Mm-hmm.
trying to fix up the internet. I don't know how long it will take. But meanwhile, if you guys need some energy, make sure to grab yourself a can of Red Bull because Red Bull gives you wing. And don't forget that if you need some amazing gaming equipments, make sure to check out CORSAIR on their website. Grab yourself some amazing equipments, which you know is the best in the market out there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Elite Hub because there's all the matches from CORSAIR Rising Champs gonna be present to Elite Hub and the affiliated channels as well.
Mm-hmm.
And also stay tuned for the giveaway at the end of the
Yep.
tournament. And if you guys are also wondering where to find day one's match, then don't forget to follow them up on Facebook as well, as we have streamed an amazing gameplay from SA Dual Biryani Esports, uh, Patel Esports, Biryani Power Patel Esports,
Mm-hmm.
as well as um, Godlike Esports, if I'm not wrong.
Exactly. Now, we shouldn't be too long, ladies and gentlemen. So I do apologize for the minor delay that is coming in from the players' connection issues and connectivity side of things. But we are going to be hopping in for a quick timeout. So pick up those snacks. Make sure you got your coffee and your drinks ready because this is going to be a long ride ahead. Stay tuned.
When you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again. As we have been seeing a lot of connection issues coming in from Team Mahi as well as on my side as well, including gaming. Can't really predict a lot that's gonna happen. Oh my god, speaking about what we can't predict.
Well, exactly. Speaking of things that we can't predict, we are going to be seeing a quick nullification of the man advantage coming out onto both the teams. Excali now picking up an ult op just in case. Quick ult op farming coming into a main. Right away, he's getting the first pick down onto Ruffle. Good stuff. But it's going to be Vibhor trying to shut down as many players as possible. I believe essentially from a 5v5 boiling down to a 2v4 is just menacingly impossible. I mean, come on. This situation should never happen. You are giving away the one advantage that you have picked up for yourself, and I'm not sure why. Well, nevertheless, it is going to be a quick rotation coming in from the players of Team Mahi as they try to get the bomb planted down onto the bomb site. Now, enough time to work with as there is still a player holding down towards sewer for the rotation, whereas both the players are now heading in down towards CT and taking care of a little bit of stun action there. Now, with the players picking out a flash that is ready to possibly make some heavy impact, since the flash does get popped any minute now, and there it is. He's trying to push in, but it's going to be right to Ace, being the man to fear, as yes, there's going to be a quick trade of frags coming in from Team Mahi.
You need to know the play that Team Mahi is making at this point of time, because I've seen the right to Ace is always the one who's going in for the flank and getting such easy kills from behind. I don't know what the communication went wrong towards Enigma, because right to Ace has got an easy kill on A side. So it should have been an easy call that there is someone lurking behind you. I guess I did not expect right to Ace coming in that late to the round. It's gonna cost them a little bit of heavy a weakness coming in towards Enigma. They have to do something at this point of time, because you are...
Whoa, Hika damn near perfect with the spray down onto Hella. That is some good stuff. Still spamming through the smoke, hoping to land a beautiful headshot onto right to Ace, but that's not going to be so easy as he will be pushing in through very slowly up towards A main. Vibo. Quick drone action coming in from him as he tries to clear out as many angles as possible. Still manages to get some information. Now I do see that Sova, a quick miss of a shock dart coming in from him. Unfortunately, we don't see that a lot, but it is going to be Badman landing the first kill in the round. Now, sorry, not the first kill, but the second kill in this round. Right to Ace, though, getting that quick nullification is going to be trying his best, but quick trees come out onto the board here as it's going to be Vibo getting so much B main's control that he can easily just push into sight and possibly, just maybe, try to get a kill for his team or two, but it's going to be Antidote. Now, with the perfect timing and the perfect positioning, he will get the intel that there is in fact only one player hoisted up towards screens. Now, if he gets a perfect angle down onto Hika, it's going to be game over for him, and there it is. The game has been over for him as he will quickly wall off screens and call for the rotation to come in from his dear old teammate Vibo. Now Vibo picking up the spike real quick. It's going to be Godvexy. He has 2 flashes to work with, so much time, but it's going to be 10 seconds on the clock as Godvexy is trying his best to shut him down, and this is what I was talking about. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, and it's all about the timing. He has to get the bomb planted now, and the time is there,
I don't think...
Well,
exactly. Yeah, what I was talking about. It really got me on the edge of my seat. I kid you not. That actually got me on the edge of my seat because it was such a little time and it was do or die the situation. The timing was not there. I don't know what Antidote was thinking over there, going for a plan at the last 3 seconds. There was a very little possibility that could have happened. Looks like we're gonna take a little bit of technical timeout right here, but I'm just gonna have to a little bit of analyze of what happened over there. Now, what I was talking about is going on for the lurk and stuff. Antidote, did you see how he got the entire mid control, went in vents without anyone knowing about it? At one point, I actually thought that Antidote believed that Hika has went on to the CT, to the other side of the map, but he didn't. He actually went towards the screens, which was actually a perfect position for Hika to get an easy control. But once Hika was down, the side was towards Team Mahi, and he couldn't have done a lot of stuff, as Vivor would have made that, like, what you say that, an irresponsible peak towards from main to heaven, because if you do that peak, you know that players are amazingly talented, and having a high ground over you is always gonna be the headshot coming in from Godvexy on Vibor. So it was a little bit of mistake that came in from Vibor. I don't know what happened right then and there, but I guess if Vibor was alive over there, Team Mahi could have wrapped, done, and dusted that round for themselves. But since he got he got taken out over there, which is gonna drop the spike over there and gonna cause a lot of time loss.
Yeah, I think
That's
nearly they only had like 13 seconds to work with, and especially when there's such a great distance for no, trades to come out onto the board there. I think it's just rather unfortunate because he had the timing, I think, right down to the nail. If he would have just somehow, if there was some sort of coverage for him towards heaven, I think they could have gotten the bomb down safely and tried to play this one out towards an after plan situation. But Team Mahi kind of going a little lackluster in that department for this time. Not entirely sure if dropping the bomb all the way down into the sewers was the right play here. I mean, I think that the really good play, like you said before, from Antidote towards mid was damn near perfect. He got so much control as well that it almost made the job completely easy. But it all has to do with the timing here, right? The timing was almost perfect, but just few mistakes here and there, I think, that were caused by Team Mahi. They are one of the best teams in the world, and we are just looking at things from a completely third-person perspective. We don't actually know what's going on with the players while they're communicating, what the pressure and what the tension feels like in the room. So it's all these factors that really affect the way a player can play.
exactly. I do admit that thing. I wouldn't say like, hey, even if it's a professional team, doesn't mean that they don't make any mistakes. So we have seen how Vibor, I wouldn't say like it was his sole mistake because losing players on an attacking side, it was really unfortunate because the entire team went to shambles.
Mm-hmm.
After taking a peek towards the defending side, it was not really expected coming in from Team Mahi. But Vibor, I think the only mistake that he has done was slow down his pace, even though the timer was running down, and he
Yeah.
decided to dart heaven and get some intel. I wouldn't say that it was for the bad or good, but what he did gonna prove a little bit of error coming in from Team Mahi, which is gonna cost them around. But let's forget what happened over there. Let's look what is Team Mahi is gonna do at this point of time. Because looking at the current positions of the players and all over the map, we see that they are gonna go for a split right now. And
Split on
Excali
split.
go.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a bad
There
joker.
goes split on split. And if you look at Excali's buy this round, he's going with nothing other than a ghost with a full armor? That is something I did not expect it coming in from Excali. But who knows what magic he can perform with a ghost? What if he kills Ghost with a ghost?
I mean, see, there's just so many ironic phrases that we can mix up here and there. So please, I do apologize from my side. I'm a terrible joker. I will take it back. I will resign from my full-time comedic job. But coming back to this map of Enigma Gaming versus Team Mahi, I mean, right now Team Mahi off to a very rocky start, in my opinion. Just not having the communication through was really the issue there. And also, why the Sova? I'm still scratching my head over the fact that there's a Sova playing for Team Mahi. Usually Team Mahi goes in for some of the most, I would say, outplay potential type of characters, but Sova on a map like Ascent just doesn't seem right. The fact that they only have one flash for execution just does not sit right with me. It's almost like you're just yeeting into bomb sites without any, I would say, insurance, if you know what I'm saying. Because flashes act like that, that safety net to protect the players from completely getting shut down. And surprisingly, with only one long flash, I don't know how long this can go on for, as it is going to be Batman getting some nice, sweet kills, while it is going to be Excali pushing in very aggressively towards the bomb site. Right away, he's getting one quick kill onto God Vexy as Ghost will be getting the refrag. It is going to be a very close miss coming in for Batman, as he will be quickly taking out the Boombot. Now, a quick kill coming in from Bibo. I think he's angry about the fact that I even said he took this over, but he will be getting a kill now, nullifying the man advantage, turning it down essentially to a 3v3. Good positioning, good after plan positioning coming in for the players here, but Excali is in kind of a tough spot. It's going to be right away. He's getting the first kill. Batman with the quick trades. Ruffle very quick on the trigger finger as he shuts down the entire Team Mahi. What is going on?
Like I said, if you have the high ground advantage, it is most likely that you will hit the headshots even easier than the people who are sitting on the low ground. Which is what Ruffle gonna utilize in the full advantage, because he's gonna sit on the heaven and tap those heads as if it's nothing for him. He's gonna secure another round coming in towards Enigma Gaming. 4-1 the scoreline. As you can see, Enigma is looking as if they're not even sweating to get the round under their name. Team Mahi needs to pick up the pace, and we know how easy it's gonna be later for Team Mahi if they pick up the pace and get a very small scoreline difference between the two teams.
This goes here.
As I would like to say, like Cypher playing on A side, I mean B side all the time, it's gonna be a little bit of worrying because looks like it's gonna be an A push. There's only one guy holding A side. I don't think it's gonna be doable.
But
you
maybe
never
it
know.
is. I mean, look at Hika. He has really good awareness, and he is going to be using that nade really early in the round. It's going to be him, though, missing out on his spray, unfortunately, as it's going to be a quick execute coming in towards A side and Heaven. A quick gun recovery as well. Good upgrade coming in. But it's going to be Ghost coming onto that retake, that flank. And it's going to be Ruffle spamming away with the Vandal, but it's going to be right away coming up successful in that gunfight. 3v3 retake. It's going to be a hard one. As with Bo, he has good positioning up towards ramp. A quick dart as well to reveal any sort of an action over there. But it's going to be right to Ace now. Somehow managing to deal with such a risky positioning. Ghost though completely getting shut down by the lurk as well. Good stuff, as it's going to be Badman now having to be very careful around his cages. Spotting right to Ace, missing his shots, and somebody right to Ace somehow managing to make some amazing damage. But oh, what an eco round win coming in for Helef. Wow, Team Mahi is just showing a completely different side of them today.
Exact side that I wanted to see coming in from Team Mahi in the attacking side. You don't really see that aggressive nature coming in the map of Split, especially when you're attacking side, because teams are usually like, you know what, it's a defender sided map. We will see them on the defender side. Let's go easy on them. But if you look at the score right now, and the economy, we'll see that last round Team Mahi had a very victorious eco round. Will that be same for Enigma Gaming this time as they go in with a full eco round this time? No other options than to take out Team Mahi.
Yeah, I think you know what it is. I think Antidote picking up the op with Sage is what's really going to be the highlight of my day today. Because we usually see players at this level of an elo picking up operators on more easily movable characters like Jet or even Reyna, because she can dismiss right away. But it's going to be Excali completely shutting down any sort of a player advantage that that Enigma Gaming had in store for them. Vibo now, good scouting with his drone, but he might have just missed one player in under Heaven, so he will be giving the go-ahead to Raffle. It is going to be it's going to be Hella still checking that corner somehow and just gets him shut down. 4-3 scoreline.
Doesn't really matter if it scans that corner or not, but you know how Team Mahi plays. He's gonna check in every corner. They are not just the best team all over India. Just like that, they knows how to check corner, even though they don't have intel. They know how to be aware of the surroundings, which is gonna give Helef an easy kill coming in from under Heaven, because I don't think Raw Fuel could have done anything over there, especially when you know that they have a run and gun machine, which is gonna be the Spectre.
Yep. Spectre in close ranges is absolutely deadly, and it can take over even the Phantom at certain positions purely because of its rate of fire. And Phantom, at this point, you can't really run and gun with it as effectively anymore, purely because they did get nerfed a little bit. That situation did get sorted out. It's going to be Antidote entering with an operator in hand. A quick wall coming into play here, as well as he's going to be soon meeting his fate, while Ghost will be shutting him down. A 3v4 coming in for Team Enigma. Right to Ace, quick on the trigger finger, will be taking out Gone Vexi.
Placing swarm grenade.
Now.
Placing swarm grenade.
1 minute, 2 seconds on the clock. The rotations do come into play here, but Helef has really, really good positioning, and actually all the players of Team Mahi have great positioning, as they're going to be all scattered all around side. Right to He's coming onto the flank now. A huge wraparound through Heavens. Helef taking out the bot very early, does not want anything to be given to them. Nothing to capitalize on, really. It's going to be Hika, though, just completely jumping out like a maniac, as he will not be able to get a single kill down. It's going to be Koso all alone outside. A beautiful headshot coming onto the board here. A second kill as well. 3 HP, and he's going to have to deal with the rat that's coming up in Heaven. He's aware that there's one player in Heaven, but it's going to be right to Ace, shutting him down with a 4-4 scoreline. Wow. What a beautiful headshot coming in for him.
I did not expect Ghost to go in with a one taps on Fibor like that. He did him dirty with that little peek of 1 second peek and getting a headshot like that. It's gonna force Team Enigma to go in for another second eco. Oh. what stuff did I just watch coming in from Coast? I really did not expect that. Eventually, it's gonna let Team Mahi go in for the second round of 5, but they have enough room to work around as they have plenty of money.
Exactly, Jelly. Now, we are going to be seeing a very slow-paced execute coming out towards mid. All the players now taking their own sweet time. Hika doing some damage onto Antidote early, but given the fact that he is, after all, Sage, that Nade as well, getting just completely thrown on over to him will do no effective damage whatsoever. Ghost, good positioning coming in towards B main, but Excali now with throwing down a boombot will sooner or later get spotted. Oh, it's gonna be Bipo landing a beautiful spray transfer on not only Batman but Hika as well. Quick push coming in from him towards Wentz. Now he can entirely take care of CT, but he's being a man. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even want to check it, as he will get blinded just like a bat, and it's gonna be hell left though, getting the trade instantly. Now Ghost. Good position coming in from him towards mid, but he's gonna have to walk a long way just to get out of there. This is a long way, all the way through mid towards Wentz and then back on towards Heaven. Now, Bibo is very much aware of this positioning, as well as Raffle will get bombarded with just so many bullets, as he's just going to get shut down immediately by Right to Ace. Good round coming in for Team Mahi.
Looks like the Team Mahi has picked up its pace right now, and looks like that momentum is quite up. Now, if you have to win back against Team Mahi, Enigma needs to break this particular momentum, which I always say in a lot of maps, that if you break the momentum, there is a chance of you to win, because once you get the confidence of winning against a team, you will take them like a tsunami going on around the shore.
Yep. Now, it's going to be a full buy coming in for both the teams now, as Hika with great positioning towards mailroom will be throwing down some very early on utility to possibly intimidate the players. Antidote versus Ghost. This has been a story of the ages, but it is going to be nobody getting a frag onto each other. Ruffle getting off of sight, hopefully to protect himself from the amazing rat that's going to be coming out onto him, as it's going to be Excali possibly trying to make the first point of contact. A quick use of his ultimate, as well as he will be successful in getting the first kill. Right to Ace on the quick trades as well. It's going to be a quick B execute coming not only from B mains but also from Heaven. Antidote coming down on the revive with the spike. Oh no, this is yet again another mistake that Team Mahi is making again and again, dropping the spike in just such awkward positions that it's almost near impossible to deal with it, as Batman will be good for the first, but will he be able to nullify the scoreline? That's the real question. Now the bomb will be somehow manage to get to the bomb site, as it will get planted on towards B main. Now it is going to be Antidote dealing with a rank, but it's going to be him just completely shutting down whatsoever presence that Team Mahi was going to be coming in with. Ghost now, really tough position. He really can't do much with a 1v4 clutch situation, especially with an operator in hand. Maybe if he had knives, yes, we have seen him do those before, but now, especially being blocked off completely by the smoke as well, no line of sight towards bomb site, it's going to be hard to deal with. Now, with a one-on-one, just eye to eye gunfight coming in for him, he's going to get chased down any minute now. It's all about the timing, guys. He will spot one, takes Wibo down. It's going to be Right to Ace's positioning, though, being the real MVP as he shuts him down. 4-6 goal line coming in for Team Mahi.
An unfortunate round for Enigma. Ghost, who couldn't save the orb. He would have been wishing that I would have saved that orb right then and there, because you could not. Because you don't have enough money to work around the second round. We're just going to force the entire team to go in for another eco, other than Raw Fuel, who you can see is going on a really weird buy. Never mind. I take my words back. It's going with a half armor and a Spectre by this point of time. But it's still a little bit of wonky buy in my opinion, because going with a two Spectres and the whole team has nothing to work around with. I really don't know what is going on.
It seems a little rough in my opinion. But it is going to be a half buy coming in from Enigma Gaming, as they don't want to make any mistakes right now. They want to at least try and somehow manage to get a 7-5 scoreline. Take a great position and to get one, get the second, try to convert on the third, and what did he just do? How can he just do that? Just so menacingly standing right around the corners and just trying to shut down all the players of Team Mahi. Now with the man advantage as well, Enigma Gaming might just be knowing what exact remedy is to the terror that Team Mahi is known for. Now Excali, good positioning in, but is it going to be a great opportunity coming in for Badman? It's all about the timing here. He has to be very careful. They are just going to be going and meeting face to face. Says it's going to be Enigma close, peeking in. Not sure why, but oh no, he has given the sound cue. And now it is going to be a 3v2. And Raffle pushes down and gets a beautiful kill down onto right to ace. Now all alone with an operator in hand, there's not much he can do, and he's going to pick that up right away.
The break of momentum is right here where Enigma actually picked up the pace, trying to balance out the score difference between Team Mahi and Enigma Gaming. Not really gonna prove a lot because, as I've told already before, if you're on a defender side, you might want to go in for the score advantage, but it's either 5-7 or 6-6. In my opinion, I think it's gonna be 6-6. I don't know what about you, but defending side, it should be a piece of cake for Enigma Gaming. But I can't really be sure of, because looking at the buy, we are seeing two operators coming in from Enigma Gaming.
Yep. Coast taking a very aggressive peek in towards Ramen. Good positioning. All about the timing here as all the players ready themselves up for an A execute. A quick dash in towards, not a quick dash in, sorry, a quick teleport coming in from right to ace, but that is going to be broken instantly, and the execute does come into pursuit here as it's going to be Excali making the first point of contact. Badman all alone on bomb side, and it's going to be Excali just shutting him down. Antidote, good positioning, but right to ace. This is looking like a nightmare. It's going to be Ghost now towards heaven with an operator in hand. Good positioning, spamming through the walls, and it's going to be nothing for him yet. Hika, though, gets one kill onto Halef, trying to nullify the man advantage. Now, all about the timing. It's going to be Ghost trying to land a nasty shot down onto Excali, but missing it, unfortunately. Not working out for his favor. It's going to be finally Hika trying to show his dominance as he gets shut down by Excali, especially with an op in hand. With a rifle in hand. Excali, though, quick on the trigger finger and still manages to somehow make impact through the round. I said this before, and I might just be regretting everything I've said, because I said that, hey, this is just not possible. How can
Switching sides.
how really can Team Mahi pull rounds off without any sort of I would just call it flash safety net, but somehow they managed to make it happen with Excali's insane satchels and somehow push side without any problem whatsoever.
That is exactly what I was talking about in the beginning of the round. It doesn't really matter whether they have one duelist or no duelist. We know how they're aggressive to play, especially Excali. We have been seeing him first in this entire tournament currently. But we know how amazing Excali's gameplay is, especially when we saw 4 kills coming in from Excali in the last round. I did not really expect that to happen. One shutdown machine can literally shut down the entire team Enigma Gaming. Good stuff.
Yeah, very well indeed. Antidote now placing the wall not towards mid but actually towards B main. A good pixel angle peek, but doesn't seem to connect on either one. Taps away with the classic in hand, but it's not going to be able to convert into anything. But it's going to be Hika, though, landing the first kill. Does manage to do a hefty amount of damage as Godfaxi will be converting that down into essentially a very sticky situation.
Oh, no.
Batman getting tagged by the turret also heavily. It's going to be a 2v3 with 3 players with a foot in the grave. This is looking like a nightmare. Even a single body shot can necessarily take them off of the server. Halef giving the sound cue away. That is going to be a risky one, as it's going to be the turret spotting him out first really early in the round. Raffle, good positioning coming in from him right behind the boxes. It goes unchecked 90% of the time. But Halef now being very careful, very cautious. Hika giving away the positioning, and it's gonna be Halef just getting completely shut down with the classic right click. Now, right away, it's good positioning, gets one, but Badman with the instant trades. 6-7, good stuff coming in for Enigma Gaming.
Pass around Ren is what I always say is a very necessary round. 1v, 3 low players. I really didn't expect a lot coming in from Team Mahi in that particular round, because 2 players were completely in a pink of health. Couldn't really, they could have done a lot of stuff, and which they did actually, because with that amount of health, they managed to completely cluster around, especially Batman with that amazing kill of the last round. Just gonna give them a pretty much of enough room to go in with a Spectre buy. Looks like Hiccup's gonna time out again at this point of time. Another entire issues, and we are taking a quick pause. A technical issue for which we're gonna take a quick technical timeout as we will talk more about Team Mahi and Enigma as well as the map split. Now, if you guys remember, the first ever knife kill we have seen in this entire tournament was coming in from a Killjoy player on the map of Split at Heaven. Now, in the entire tournament, we have witnessed 2 such knife events, I guess.
Oh,
Not entirely
3.
sure.
I think 3, easily.
A 3, but I don't know about that. But the bot kill could have been another bot kill coming in. Again, we could have added it to the counter. But unfortunately, the bot was taken down the last round. But it would have been so hilarious to see people dying none other than the bot turret itself.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Riot made that agent oh so well, made her balance somehow, but still, that turret somehow does manage to have some sort of an aimbot or some crazy sort of a gameplay, because I think it's like having a 6th player on the team, right? Doing, even though just 6 or 7 or even 20 amounts of damage, it does make some impact in the round, and that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Now imagine the idea, because we know how amazing tracking capabilities of the turret has.
Yep.
If I would have that tracking abilities, I would have been sitting on Radiant 1 right now. But jokes aside, if I would have, but imagine a turret having the Phantom with that tracking ability. That will be crazy broken ability in my opinion. Of course, in everyone's opinion, that will be a broken one. I'm glad that it has nothing such like that. I'm just gonna move on to the next round. Oh.
Oh, okay, then it's gonna be
Oh
close.
my
Getting
God.
the first point of contact as he gets the first kill, get the second, then it's gonna be a quick trade of frags coming into Pekka as he just so very good with the classic jump writing around. It's gonna be him getting a knife kill down onto Excali. Now, I don't know what to call that, but it's Hicka now dealing with the BM King. No, that is just so dirty. Oh my god.
4 knife kills, 2 coming in from the map of Split itself, and knifing Excali. The shutting machine who have got 4 kills on their last round of the first half. You couldn't have done such amazing thing. I guess it was something that Hicka would have said, raise def, coming in a huge
I would
disrespect
say,
coming
yeah.
in. An act of disrespect coming in from Hicka. Oh.
Yep. I just feel like luckily it is not the chat witnessing what is really happening, not the YouTube chat witnessing what's actually happening. While it's going to be Hicka getting instant trades out onto the board here with another beautiful headshot down onto Antidote. Hicka is just on his game right now. He is just pumped up. Maybe Excali's words might have just pissed him off a tad bit, because who wouldn't? Expecting to see particular diffs coming in from the chat would not be expected whatsoever. Right to ace with very good positioning now right behind the board. It is going to be all about the timing and the patience with good trigger control on one. It's going to get instantly traded out as that satchel, I do believe, revealed a little bit of his positioning. Hicka though good on the spray but isn't able to connect it through. Now 1v2 coming in for the players as it's going to be Helef now trying to creep up slowly and hold a nice angle in. It's going to be him though landing a beautiful headshot, getting completely blind as bad. Gets another headshot in with a Spectre. Upgrading up to a Phantom was a very wise decision. No flashes to work with, but a little bit of utility, and it's going to be Helef coming in for the clutch. Down onto Godvexy. Wow.
The pick of momentum is still going on towards the favorite of Enigma Gaming with a 1v2 clutch.
Calculated.
Wow.
I mean, I'm very sorry. I mean, towards right to is the break of momentum coming towards Team Mahi, Helef. It's gonna be a clutch round. That I did not really expect that coming in from Helef. What is he doing over there? I did not really expect that, because 1v2, how could he possibly lose that?
Yeah, I don't think that round was so perfect as well. Like, Team Mahi knew exactly how their round was going to be paced out, and Enigma Gaming had the advantage and somehow let it slip through. I don't think God Vexy was even expecting that or even ready for that. Now, Hika
I have the spike.
will be recovering the spike really quickly to cause some sort of a rotation coming in through sewers, while we will be seeing Badman still staying strong towards A-bomb side. I don't think he wants to let go, but nevertheless it is going to be, I'm sorry, my bad, it is going to be still seems as though it is going to be an A rotation, while some sort of map present being shown towards mid as well. Excali now, Vandal in hand, and he does go ham with that weapon, but how can he go even more aggressive? There's going to be a quick shock dart coming in towards, as there's going to be a quick dash utilization as well. Batman though is keeping a very close eye on whatever is going on, with a very good crossfire coming in from Hika, as he will be good for the first but not good for the second. Oh no, good for the second as well. Ooh, okay, I spoke that very wrong, as it's going to be not only an A to mid to B, it's going to be quick executions coming out onto the board. Yeah, it's going to be Raffle. Such good intel, such good positioning. Look at him, he's already in spawn and he can get a completely free kill, whereas it's going to be Antidote getting bombarded from all angles. Raffle now is going to be taking a chill pill down in towards his positioning. Helef all alone is just looking a little dire for him, as he's going to be dealing with just 5 players staring probably right at him. Helef now does not probably expect any push coming in from screens yet, but he will be getting a different positioning in, purely because that sort of a point is pretty much a choke. I would just say call it a choke point, you know, there's not much room to work with. Side though, a much better option. But as the players are going to be searching for him like he's just some sort of piece of meat, they are looking for him everywhere. They are searching around. That alarm bot being triggered is going to give him the cue, but it is going to be him getting the first kill in the round, as Godvexy is going to be pushing him down to possibly redeem and get some revenge on what had caused their loss in the previous round.
Can't really expect a cornered player to do a lot over there. But that is going to definitely force Team Mahi to go in for another eco round. Looking at the economy, I guess they had their gambles at the wrong places, and the bamboozle coming in from Enigma Gaming. I did not really expect that, because they showed a heavy presence on A. I genuinely thought it was going to be an A execution, but oh my god, they actually got the heaven control and went all over the B side. I did not see that. Neither did Team Mahi see that coming in. But that is what we are looking forward. Amazing gameplay coming in from Enigma Gaming.
Exactly, very well put, Jelly, but it is going to be a very slow-paced push coming in for Enigma Gaming, as we will be seeing Team Mahi resort to a very wonky-ish buy. Now the spike being recovered immediately to possibly make a play towards the heavens. Still though, Ghost not playing too aggressively, as it is going to be Antidote making the first point of contact, as Hika completely shuts him down right to ace, lurking around the jet smoke, which only lasts for a mere couple of seconds, as it's going to be Ghost now pushing down towards the bomb site to possibly clear it out, but he hasn't checked everything properly, has he? As it's going to be Raffle clearing out right to ace. Now a 3v2 clutch situation coming in for Team Mahi, as they are very much aware they do have the upgrades, but they don't have the advantage in terms of HP, with both the players getting a little bit of a damage off of their health. Now, it is going to be Raffle though, doing a beautiful amount of damage, and it's going to be all down to Excali dealing with so many players all at the same time, as he manages to somehow get 2 kills. He still has the ultimate to work with as well, so this is going to be a nightmare unless he decides to actually go for it. It's all about the time you're his spawning out, but it's going to be Excali clutching up a 1v3 and showing quite a lot of BM right now. Oh my god. Okay, then I guess the BM is going to be carrying on throughout to every single player that he can possibly spot out on site.
Of course, why wouldn't he do a T-back towards them? Because you have seen how disrespectful Kika was by knifing him at the mid side. He had to take a revenge at this point. Securing the 1v3 rounds against Team against Team Mahi. That was impossible for me to witness, because I did not really expect 1v3, especially when you have 2 players on full health. You can't just literally go in for the risk of peeking him. Buddies, what are you guys doing? It's Excali you're peeking, not just a random average player. It's Excali himself. You know how amazing and crackhead aimer he is. Could
Yeah,
not
I
have
think
made that mistake.
I don't know. I feel like Enigma Gaming kind of just sort of missed out on a really important point, and that is the fact that they have just lost like two 1vx situations where they had the advantage as well. Antidote though getting the first kill down onto Hika, trying to stop the powerhouse of fragger that he really is. Now with Ghost getting a really early on positioning towards Ram, but Batman making the first point of contact as he completely shut down, and oh, that jump is gonna cost him heavily as it's gonna be Excali now pushing in down. He's gonna be spotting one, but a quick teleport away will get shut down instantly as it's gonna be Raffle with good for one frag only. Now it is going to be a quick rotation coming on towards B bomb site as there is right to A still there to make sure that things are kept intact. Now, quick execution coming onto the board here as there is only 42 seconds to work with. They have the spike, but do you think that this 2v4 clutch situation will really be possible for them?
I don't really think, because look at Vivor's HP right now. It just got boosted up because of Sage in their
30
team, and
seconds
I don't really
left.
think it is
Yeah.
actually clutchable.
More than
Oh,
clutchable. I
double.
mean, look at that. It's gonna be him just completely shutting down with the Hunter's Fury as well. A fake teleport coming in from right to Ace, but possibly not having the same essential effect. Ghost though, not being able to recover on that. He will be good for the first. Takes out the knife, and he is so sharp on his knife that he's good for the first. Will he be able to clutch this one up? And it's gonna be Helef shutting him down with a beautiful shot right through the chest.
A nice try, a very nice try coming in from Enigma Gaming. Couldn't have done a lot, but this is what gonna increase the difference between the score lines. Because if they have to do something, if they have to take this map to the third map, they need to do something about this. They have to break the momentum, because right now it looks like Team Mahi is picking up the momentum. But I don't know what went wrong in that round, but that is definitely forced Hika to go in with a very weird buy of full armor and a sheriff. I don't know what is going on with Enigma Gaming. They are not actually coordinating properly, in my opinion. Because why will you go in with one pistol buy and one SMG and 3 rifles?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is necessarily the play here, as they will be trying to make the B execution come into play here. Very slow execution. It is going to be the breach out pushing nobody off the bomb side. It's right away. He's having perfect trigger control. Will not be spawning a single one. He will be good for the first, but he's going to be completely blind as a bat, as there's going to be a man advantage coming in for Enigma Gaming. They better not lose out on this one, because this is finally where they have a solid chance in making things happen. Antidote now all alone with the operator. Does not spot the shoulder of one, but it's going to be Ruffle shutting him down. An amazing force by round coming in from Enigma Gaming. Thank God they didn't give that clutch situation over to Antidote. That's all I will say.
Could have been done just correct. If right to Ace would have been a little bit better with his trigger finger, but I guess you understand what you see, a trigger discipline, which he thought might gonna work on for his favor, but he forgot that there's God Vexy, who was supposed to flash before, but the flash came in later, which is gonna definitely give him just one kill and missed out on the other 2 easiest kill of his life. He was going in to make a play, but that play was kind of what cost him heavy.
Exactly. Now a quick ego round coming in, as it is going to be Hika completely getting bombarded. Quick damage. Him popping up the ult, and it's going to being him not landing a single kill down. Antidote somehow manages to get a beautiful kill with his ultimate as well. Now that's some good stuff coming in from him, as Vibor will be getting the quick double man advantage coming in for his team now. Vibor getting tagged up pretty heavy, but still manages to take down God Vexy. What is happening? What is Enigma Gaming doing?
The score's gonna go to 9-11, and you can see what mistakes that Enigma Gaming is doing right now, especially going with that wonky buy where you all buy a rifle, leaving Hika going on with a sheriff. It's gonna cost them heavy. Looks like that Ghost is going on with another weird buy. Not just Ghost, but I guess God Vexy Ghost as well as Batman will go in with a similar looking buy. What is going on with Enigma Gaming right now?
This is looking a little bit wonky. I think it's a little too close for comfort. I feel as though they're not thinking things straight or even through properly. not sure why they are making certain hasty decisions, because they know that this is the reason that might just be the reason for their overtime. Batman, though, nullifying the scoreline is some good stuff, and the one sole anchor who could have really shut things down is going to be shut down as well. Batman doing so much of hefty and chunky damage that he is going to continue pushing on towards CT. Get that CT control. It's going to be Hika, though, dropping the spike, unfortunately, up towards heaven. This might just be recoverable. This might just turn into an overtime coming in. Not an overtime, sorry, a match point coming in for Team Mahi. Now Ruffle all alone on the bomb site as Antidote just gets complete spike control. He does have a smoke to work with as well as an ultimate, so he can try to possibly push in towards Heavens or Ramp, but with this crossfire coming in from Antidote as well as Excali is almost damn near perfect. Him slowly walking into the crossfire, and he's going to be, Excali, he might be going into the knife kill, but it is going to get stolen away by Antidote yet again. Excali coming in with a little bit of a BM. Yeah, we call him the BM King for no other reason other than that.
I don't know, but it looks like Excali is actually a little bit of mad, I guess, over the fact that Enigma had dared to knife him. He's gonna teabag every single time when he's gonna face a down enemy somewhere on the map, which is pretty hilarious stuff coming in. But not to forget that there is no hatred or disrespectful that we are promoting in this exact thing. Everything is friendly, so just don't get triggered.
Yep, there is nothing to get triggered about, ladies and gentlemen. This sort of a gameplay, this sort of a banter is very normal in the esports scene, so don't be alarmed if that is what's going on right now. Nevertheless, a match point coming in for Team Mahi, and this is going to be the complete shutdown that we thought was going to be coming in for them right away. Re-smoking in towards mid. It's going to be Raffle landing the first kill in the round. Right to Ace, though. Good position coming in from him, as it's going to be a gunner coming in for Hiccup, but he's going to get completely shut down. Not expecting the smoke to fade away at such an awkward time. Batman, though, he will be pushing in any minute now. Being a sci-fi and entering does not really look good on him, as it's going to be Godvex. He just completely getting shut down with his with getting caught with his pants right down at his ankles. Right to Ace now. Still good positioning. Vibo completely shutting down Ghost. 2v5 clutch situation coming in for Enigma Gaming. Really awkward post plans coming in from them as well. Hiding in the smoke. Almost. It's like almost an impossible. And the lockdown is like nearly a cherry on top. Antidote shutting down one. Will he be good for the second? It's going to be Batman though. Shutting him down instead. A quick ultimate being put to use, and it's just going to be a GG well played coming in from Team Mahi as they clutch up both the maps. What a first game coming in during this tournament.
बढ़िया game guys. Good game. मैं हूँ हेडसेट से अब स्ट्रीम एंड करना आ नहीं रहा क्या स्ट्रीम में आ रहा है ना अरे हाँ ना so guys आ जाओ रे सब लोग
कौन सा माइक यूज हो रहा है
ये वाला हो रहा है OBS का से
सॉरी गाइस डीजे डाल नहीं पाए थोड़ा क्या बोलते हैं हड़बड़ी में स्ट्रीम किया तुम लोग कीजिए
हाँ एकदम इमीडिएट
म्यूट करना मुझे डबल आवाज आ रहा है
डबल आ रहा है
म्यूट कर रहे हैं
म्यूटेड है
अच्छा
आपका
हेडफोन से
आई छी उसका माइक में म्यूट कर दो यस सो गाइस
इसमें आधा आ रहा है उसमें पूरा आ रहा है कैसे ऊपर वाला कौन सा ओरिजिनल कौन सा है
ओरिजिनल सब ओरिजिनल तो अभी पूरा आ रहा है तो गाइस आ जाओ भाई शाकनिक भाई
शाकनिक क्या कर रहा है यार
व्हाट यू डूइंग मैन तो अभी चैट अपने को देख रहे हैं ना चैट
सब पीछे लगा ना
ये रहा
हाँ कैमरा कुछ दिख रहा ही नहीं है
नहीं तो अभी सब लोग
अनुज भाई एक्सके भाई घर पे है गाइस थोड़े दिन में आ जाएंगे वो लोग बार-बार एक ही क्वेश्चन आ रहा है
दूसरे के स्ट्रीम पे इतना अच्छी तरह जवाब देता है यार खुद के स्ट्रीम पे मेरे को नहीं पता
हां मेरे को नहीं पता पैंट
ये सही पहना ना
हां आंटी ने क्या राइज अप सो या थैंक यू गाइस थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग द क्या इसको बोलते हैं वॉच पार्टी होप आपको ये थोड़ा सेटअप जो कंटेंट था पसंद आया वेबकैम के साथ हम लोग
करेंगे हम लोग
यस जितना हो सके परफेक्ट यस एंड आंटी कुछ शब्द हमारे टीएम के जो फैंस है जो अपने को इतने सपोर्ट करते हैं और जो हमको हमेशा देखते बूट कैम्प जाओ एनी गुड वर्ड्स फॉर देम?
गाइस तुम लोग के लिए एक ही चीज है, जैसे तुम लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे थे हम लोग को जब हम लोग जीत रहे थे, जब हम लोग हार रहे थे, वैसे ही सपोर्ट करो अभी भी। और हम लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं, सब लोग अपना कंफर्ट जोन छोड़ के वापस बूट कैंप आए मेहनत करने, तो वो मेहनत का रिजल्ट तुम लोग को गेम में दिखेगा, डोंट वरी। बट ऐसा ही हम लोग के साथ जुड़े रहो, क्योंकि तुम लोग मोटिवेट करते हो बोल के ही हम लोग को इतना अच्छा लगता है खेलने के लिए। ठीक है गाइस, चलो बहुत भूख लग गया है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर सपोर्टिंग, फॉर वॉचिंग द वॉच पार्टी। और जो लोग ने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब कर दो यूफोरिया को नहीं, टीम माही के चैनल को।
आ जाओ, अरे हेल फाइटर्स, अरे say something, come on, they want you man, you look like you chocolate boy man.
Fuck boy of the team, man.
Fuck boy,
Have fun.
guys, there is only one playboy in the Indian scene, that is Haiwan.
तो guys कुछ तो बोलो।
हेलो गाइस, व्हाट्स अप? हंस रहा है क्यों चुतिए?
Have fun.
सिर्फ काली का नाइफ का सब।
वो कुछ नहीं, काली ने वो कर लिया ना अपना, चुरा लिया।
ओ उसने क्लच निकाला ना एक
हाँ, फिर
चुरान।
उसके बाद
हाँ सही है,
ड्रिल मशीन चलाई।
सही है सही है।
चलो अब अपन भी निकलते हैं पब्लिक।
थैंक यू गाइस सपोर्ट
हम
करने के लिए।
जिम वगैरह करने जाना है, मॉडलिंग में भी घुस के
या
तो यू विल सी हेल फाइटर,
या गुची मॉडल, गुची मॉडल,
एंड कॉर्सर
या
वगैरह में दिखेंगे।
या
तो टाइम आउट दे रहे, ये कौन है भाई?
हाँ
पहली फुर्सत में
मेरे को गाली दिया
भाई, ये क्या है भाई? ये गंदा 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 लड़का है ये भाई, जिसने गाली दिया। एनीवे चलो, ये सात्विक ने इंडियन नहीं कर दिया, इसका तो खेल खत्म हो गया। एनीवे चलो
घर से
guys,
उठा सात्विक, उसको घर से उठा।
घर से उठाओ रे इसको, जो गाली देगा प्लेयर्स को उनको गाली घर से उठाओ रे। एनीवे गाइस, आई होप यू लाइक्ड द वॉच पार्टी। अगली बार और भी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड वे से करेंगे हम लोग कॉर्सर का जो अपना अपकमिंग मैचेस है। अपकमिंग मैचेस भी क्या है, अपना कल ही मैच है 11 बजे अगेंस्ट
सुबह?
दैट सिंडिकेट। यस,
कौन सा टूर्नामेंट?
कॉर्सर का, ये जो हम लोगों ने मंडे को शिफ्ट किया था। तो वंस अगेन गाइस, टुमारो भी हम लोग का सवेरे ही मैच रहेगा, वॉच पार्टी होगी। यू गाइस विल बी वाचिंग एवरीथिंग दैट हैपेंड टुडे एंड स्टे ट्यून्ड एंड यू नो बी देयर। और आप लोगों को क्या बोलना, बस इतना ही काफी है। लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना, शेयर कर देना, बेल आइकन दबाना मत भूलना एंड वी विल बी हियर फॉर यू गाइस टुमारो। टाटा, until then बाकी के कंटेंट्स देखो, राइट टू एस वर्सेस स्वे, एक्सकैली का जर्नी, एंड देयर आर सो मच मोर कमिंग अप इन द फ्यूचर एंड अ लाइव विद हेल फाइटर, अ नाइट विद हेल फाइटर, ऐसा बहुत कुछ आने वाला है। और एक रात का शिकारी एंटीडोट, ऐसा भी एक निकलने वाला है।
रात को शिकार
हमारे
शिकार करने के लिए।
रात का शिकारी आदर्श
तो रात आरकेएस एंटीडोट सीरीज आएगा एंड एक रात विद हेलएफ, ऐसा कंटेंट।
रात में क्या है तेरे को?
रात में क्या है सर?
रात में क्या है?
रात में अच्छा लगेगा, लोगों को आपके बारे में पता चलेगा।
क्या पता चलेगा रात को? क्या क्या
कुछ भी नहीं सर। गाइस लुक एट एंटी,
वन नाइट विद मोहन।
वन नाइट विद मोहन।
गाइस सुनील भाई चेंज हो गया, मोहन।
हाँ गाइस, अभी वी हैव चेंज्ड आवर कुक, अपग्रेड किया हम लोगों ने फ्रॉम
ऑल द वे फ्रॉम कोलकाता।
ऑल द वे फ्रॉम कोलकाता। सो अभी ये एक
तो अभी टीम में 5 बंगाली है, एक मराठी है, एस।
अभी बूट कैंप में 5 बंगाली है और एक मराठी है।
हे मराठी, हे महाराष्ट्र, हे महाराष्ट्र, जय महाराष्ट्र।
ओ भाई,
कार्ड में लेते हैं हम लोग।
चलो अब पकड़ते हैं, अब घेरते हैं इनको।
जय हिंद, जय बांग्ला।
जय बांग्ला गाइस। अरे रे ये सब इधर नहीं आना चाहिए गाइस। बाय बाय गाइस, टाटा, गुड बाय, पप्पी टू यू ऑल।